Hey YouTube, thank you once again for joining me as we take awesome out of the box. My name is Tito James. Asus has constantly been releasing one of the best, if not the very best gaming phone for the last couple of years. Now the question is, what's new with this year's model? Let's find out. So first up is the phone itself, and it really looks very different from the previous model. Then you have the case, which has a lot of geometrical cutouts so you can show off more of the phone, a bunch of ROG stickers for additional swag, a USB-C to USB-C cable, and lastly, the power brick that has ROG branding, or what I like to call the people's eyebrow. There's also an included SIM ejector pin, which I may have misplaced. Sorry Asus, it's somewhere here. So now let's take a closer look at the phone itself. I'm sure that some of you might have read or watched videos about this device already, and there are three versions of this phone. What we have here is the base model, but we are waiting for the ultimate version, and we're extremely excited to try that out as well. So I'm not going to beat around the bush here. The ROG Phone 5 is a refresh of the previous model, the ROG Phone 3. There is no ROG Phone 4. But don't worry, that's not necessarily a bad thing because this phone is getting really significant upgrades in terms of its hardware. That's of course headlined by the best processor that we can get our hands on right now, the Snapdragon 888. And Asus lent us a unit that has this paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. So this will have more than enough muscle to tear through the latest and greatest mobile games. We can't share benchmark results with you guys just yet, but based on the tests I've run so far, it's definitely a badder beast. So if a spectacular gaming experience is high up on your list, you're gonna want to keep this in mind. Since we are getting the best of the best processing package here, of course, Asus won't leave us hanging when it comes to the screen. We're getting a fantastic display here that will provide stunning visuals, and it's the same across the board regardless of which model you choose. It measures in at 6.78 inches. The resolution is Full HD Plus or 2448 by 1080 at a refresh rate of 144 Hz, and they actually tapped Samsung for their AMOLED panels for this one. According to the review guide that they sent over, you're getting amazing color accuracy here, a 300 Hz touch sampling rate, and the touch latency is just 24.3 milliseconds. So content won't just look good, but on the gaming side, you're getting an advantage too. Now you are getting Corning's latest Gorilla Glass Victus to protect the screen in case you go into rage mode, but breathe, relax, let it go. It's just a game. Like previous versions of ROG phones, you're also getting front-firing speakers on this model, but there's also a headphone jack if you really want to block out the world to fully concentrate on getting that 30. Another aspect where this gaming phone wins is its battery. You're getting dual 3000 mAh batteries for a total of 6000 mAh, which should last you at least the whole day, but the phone also ships with a 65-watt charger, so you'll be up and running in no time. Of course, this is just an unboxing and there's more testing to be done to see how long it actually lasts, so stay tuned to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and while you're at it, why don't you follow us on TikTok as well. Now with those three things that we discussed, the processing package, screen, and battery, you can already see that Asus really made sure that the ROG Phone 5 is a gaming beast that will give you an advantage, but of course, it looks the part too. They've never been shy about the gamer aesthetic of this device line, but I like it that it kind of looks like the Zephyrus G14. Gone are the copper accents from ROG phones of old, and in comes the dot matrix design with angular patterns to unify the looks of their offerings. Now personally speaking, I like the look of the ROG Phone 5, except that it has a super glossy finish, meaning it was kind of hard to film. Now I know that's not a concern for most of you guys, but that also means that this is a smudge magnet. Of course, that ROG logo on the back still has RGB for that added gamer flex, which you can customize in the ROG crate along with a ton of other settings for this device. As you saw earlier, the headphone jack is back, but you're also getting all the little awesome perks in terms of the button and port layout, like the side-mounted USB-C port that has the rest of the inputs for the accessories. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but that's covered by this little rubber plug right here, which I almost misplaced. So if you're going to be using this port, make sure you keep an eye on this thing. Now, a bit of a weakness for ROG phones have always been their cameras, and I'm hoping that they fix it on the ROG Phone 5. For selfies, it has a 24 megapixel front camera at f2.45, and on the back you have a triple camera setup with a 64 megapixel main, 13 megapixel ultrawide, and a 5 megapixel macro lens. Here are a few camera samples. Let us know what you think about them in the comment section down below. And I think that's pretty much it for now, guys. Again, there's more testing to be done on the ROG Phone 5 before we give you guys an official verdict. So make sure you stay tuned for this and the ultimate version. So sub to the channel and make sure you follow us on social media as well. Now, there's no official Philippine SRP as of recording this video. Once we find out, I'll leave it as a pinned comment down below. With that said, thank you so much for dropping by and spending a few minutes with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest in tech, head to unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. My name is Tito James. Peace, God bless. See you guys next time and stay safe.